Hello, this is Pat Walker at Mission Winners. I'm doing a training coaching video here. And what are we looking at? Well, we're looking at a room that looks like, look at that. Oh, I'm getting dizzy. How about that? Here we go. We'll fix that camera. Isn't that festive? I'm going to try. That's a little bit better. Either that or I can lean. We're looking at charts. And just share this with you. Charts are a reflection of human emotions. Fear, greed, panic, complacency. And charts, patterns, repeat over and over through the years. And I'm not just talking about the cup and a handle pattern. Several patterns, clean and simple patterns, repeat. And here's why. We talk about emotions. Fear, greed, panic, complacency. Those emotions have been around forever. All right? Cavemen had fear, panic, right? They had these things going on. So what do we do with it? We take that knowledge base and we apply it to charts today. And I'll share this. This is very important. It's a big foundation of ours in Mission Winners. Focus on really clean and simple bases that everybody can see. Why? It increases the potential that others will see it and they will act on it also. Isn't that what you want? So let's go through and look at some charts. Current charts, but charts in the past. Just to help us. Watch this. Here we go. Here's Fang. Now note, Fang runs up and then it pulls back and forms a great big cup. You see this? And then it rallies here and it stalls. Let's think this through. And this is something that we're really big on, understanding the chart patterns. And we don't need to get fancy here, okay? Please. And we're not looking for some weird patterns. And again, just stuff everyone can see. It rallies up and it starts to fall. Why do you think it paused there? Don't you think maybe there were people that bought it up here and watched it fall and then it came back up? Do you think there were people that bought it here and watched it go up here and start to fall? Do you think there were people that bought it in here and watched it fall and then it turned and came back up? And when it got back near their price, what do most people do? They say, oh, I'm so thankful, I'm near break even, I'm selling. And that normally forms a handle. We're the last sellers, people that bought up here, or maybe down here and saw it approaching the old highs and back off, and they sell right here. Now, when a handle forms, you'd like it to form on decreasing volume, which it did. Why is that? It shows there's not a lot of selling left. Not a lot of sellers left. And you advance it and it takes off. And that's a good start, folks. You know, isn't that nice? They all don't do this. But we know the characteristics and traits of stocks that do, and we focus on them. And there you go. Then look what happens. And this is why when it starts to run and stall, you sell some off. And never let a good profit. This is a 20-point, folks, right here. This is 20 points in 7 days. All right? Don't let a 20-point profit disappear. Okay? Can't stress that enough. I wanted to give you the upside, but also the downside. So let's do another one. All right? Here we go. I'm going to pause this for just a second so that we can slide another chart in here. All right, here we go. We're looking at a company called Wix. By the way, all these stocks that I'm showing you are past key list stocks. I owned them. Members owned them. So I just want to clarify. It's just going sideways. It's a clean and simple base. You can say, Patrick, that's a bad bar. Look at the volume on that bar. I'd like you to look closely at the close on that bar. It closed in the top fifth of its range. It found support. You can say, boy, that's an ugly bar. Note the volume on this bar right here. And the volume on this bar. The selling pressure dried up. There's clean tops here and here. Just going sideways. Nothing fancy, folks. What do we want to see? Well, I'd like to see it push through this line. I guess if it had some volume, that'd be really good, right? Okay, advance it. And it does. Look at the volume pickup. People saw it. They voted. And it marches up. Don't overstay your welcome. You can sell some into strength. This, by the way, this is back in 2018. Again, patterns repeat because human emotions don't change. you sell some in, and you take your money. There's an example. Let's do another one here. How's that sound? I'm going to pause this and go to the next chart. Okay, here we go. We're going to let a GSX. Look at these tops. It hits a top here. It gets close here. It gets close here. It rallies up right here. Right to these tops. It's nothing fancy, folks. And it's going sideways. Now, it rallies up to this top. This is where it's important. Let's see what it does after that. It falls on decreasing volume. Okay? But these are clean tops here. Here and here. You just draw a straight line. You can say, gosh, I guess if it takes out this straight line, that'd be pretty good if it doesn't on volume. Well, let's see what happens. Quiet bar. Well, it starts to pick up. Look at that, right to the line. We're close. And then, boom, look at that. They voted. And right there, when it's pushing through that line, we're buying. We're buying. And it marches up. And we sold some into strength. And watch this. Right here, losing the 50-day. Look at that. You think we're the only people that know about the 50-day? You know about the 50-day. Look at the volume that came into it. Last sale, right there, with the shares we had left. But that's a good run. That's close to, now I'm not going to lie to you and tell you we sell up to the top. We didn't. But when this thing gapped here and ran up and started reverse, we got close to on this, close to 100 points on some of the shares. All right? There you go. Let's do another one. We're going to go nice and slow here, okay? This is very important. I want you to get this. This is what we teach every day to help the members. And we call out, by the way, this was on the key list the night before. When this was pushing through, I was telling people, we're buying. I'm buying GSX. Here we go. All right, here's the next chart. Look at this. That's like a cup and a handle, folks. Look at that. Rallies up, pulls back on some volume, just basis here, but catch this bar right here. Look at that volume surge. That caught our eyes. All right. By the way, this stock had good numbers. This is back in 2017. But patterns repeat. Runs up, had some volume, and then it starts to back up on low volume. See that? And then it bounces off. Oh, surprise, surprise, the 50-day. Advance it 1 bar. Oh, look at that. Pushing through that top right here. And ready? Boom. Starts this day, you start some, follows through, you buy more. Why? You had volume confirmation. Those are clean and simple tops. There's nothing fancy. And it worked. Rallies up on heavy volume, pulls back, starts to lift up again on volume pickups. We buy more. There you go. That's a nice run. That's a really good run. Nothing fancy, folks. Just to clarify, this is the 200-day. This is the 50-day simple. This is the 21 exponential. And this is the 8 exponential. Nothing fancy. Let's do just a couple more here, okay? I'll pause this. And you can say, Patrick, why are you pausing? I want us to train our eyes on what to look for before things happen. So here we go. It's fun, isn't it? I love this. You know what it is? It's like a treasure hunt. We're digging around trying to find the good stuff. Best part is, mission winners, we know what to look for. We know the fundamentals and we know the technicals and we turn off the noise. Here we go. Here we go. We're looking at keys right here. Keysight. Stocks, when we bought this stock had earnings up 42% when we bought it. I don't have the entire length of the base right here, but there was a high point over here too. I just connected the tops. There was a top back here, there was a top here, there's a top right there. Just a simple line, nothing fancy. I don't look at oscillators. I don't look at anything else but the chart. Price and volume, open, high, low, close. And I'll also share this with you. We focus on stocks, and it's just statistical fact, not opinion. Stocks with earnings up 40% or higher, or stocks that have average sales for 2 quarters of 40% or higher, and they're rating in a leading group with an accumulation distribution of A or B and a composite rating of 88 or higher, and within 20% of 52-week highs, and in the top 20 to 40 groups, outperform other stocks. It's a fact, not an opinion. Okay? That's great IBD research. Love it. So we've got some clean tops going across here, here, near here. Gets close. And what's it do? It pushes through. Now there's a huge volume bar here which shrinks the size of this bar, but this stock had volume when it pushed. And look at the march. Look at the walk up the 8 EMA. You know what I call that? I call that sweet potato pie. And on these reversal bars, yeah, we lock some in. Another one. And right here, there's the whole total play. Right there, last shares sold. Right there. That's good money. And it's low stress. All right, we're going to pause this and do another one. Hope this helps you. That's my goal. All right, here's another one for us. It's just a flat line, folks. Nothing fancy. This stock, THC Healthcare, this is back in 2018. Had great numbers. It was in a leading group. Again, I stress, our foundations are very stringent. You can say, Pat, why are you so stringent? Many of you know, I was the sole supporter of a family of 6. We supported our family off our investing profits. So that was it. I didn't have any other sources of income. My wife was a stay-at-home mom with 4 kids. So we're doing what we're doing here. And now we got grandkids. It's the best thing since sliced bread. It's sweet. Sweet potato pie right there. Just going sideways. All right? And again, this was in a leading group and had great numbers. Advance it. Well, just a quiet bar, but you've got some clean tops there. By the way, you can say, well, that doesn't intersect exactly. It's close enough, folks. All right? This isn't rocket science. Get close. Now, could I have drawn it there? Yeah. Would have connected it here, 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 and here. And you just advance it. Look at the volume pickup. Everybody saw that. Look at this. As I said before, people talk with their mouths and vote with their pocketbooks. They voted, and it lifted off. And there's your trend. Walking up the 8-day, walking up the 21 EMA. We'll do a couple more here, okay? I'll pause this. All right, here's another one. It's a company called InMode. This is from 2019, all right? There's the date in the upper left-hand corner. Ticker symbol's INMD. Our average price was $27.31 because we bought it a couple of times. Earnings were up 109%, and sales were up 55% before we bought. And you'll see down here when I slide it in how we build a case. Just simple tops here, folks. That's all. And what are we looking for? Starts to pick up here on a volume pickup. Watch this. I'll drag it in. Here we go. Look at the volume pickup. Little shelf right here. We're starting right there. See the volume pickup? We're going to buy more if it pushes through those tops. Oh, looky there. Look at that volume surge. As I said before, people talk with their mouths and vote with their pocketbooks. They voted. Please know, this is simply case analysis studies. It's what we do all the time at Mission Winners, looking through it. And that's, folks, that's a nice, whoops, she shrunk, but it still works. Look at that. That's a good move. I'll make it a little bit bigger for you here. My apologies. And it works. Isn't that great? See that bar right there when it lost that line? Look at that volume. Guess what we were doing there? We're selling some, dagnabbit. I'm not going to let a good profit disappear. You can say, okay, so you own it around 26, 27, and it goes up to 54. Okay, yeah. Oh, gosh, let me think there. Yeah, that's a double. Now, am I going to lie to you and told you we sold it up at the top? No. No, we don't do that. But we're going to make money on this. We're going to make money on it.
Thank you for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit like. Maybe hit that subscribe button. We come up with new content nearly every day. Also, check out the videos on the right. YouTube recommends the one on the top, and the bottom one is something we thought you might enjoy. See you next time.